Hey Aries, welcome. This is your timeless reading. We're going to get some good stuff that's coming to you, what you should avoid, and some overall advice. And we're going to start with the astrological houses and see what type of influence we have there. Yep. Okay, so we have the second house with Leo and also Aquarius. Okay, so as it relates to your personal possessions, financial security, we have some confidence coming in there, so I like that. And then we also have Aquarius with philanthropy, progressive imaginationings. So right off I'm hearing that your ideas, your dreams, your goals, these new projects, business adventures, you really have the opportunity to increase your personal finances and your wealth with those things. You adding in your self-confidence, your loyalty to the project, to the initiative, and your creativity. So putting all that together can result in success and you feeling fulfilled and achieving some things that you do want to achieve and growing your bank account, growing your finances. So that's beautiful, growing your wealth as well. All right, so that is the theme that we have here. And I want to get some tarot and let's go a little deeper and look at some accomplishments that you have going on. Okay. All right, so I'm going to take that upright because it looked like it did want to come out upright. So what are you passionate about? This is about getting back to the things that you feel passionate about. Okay, so this new opportunity, this idea, or it could be something that you have been working on for a while and it's finally coming to fruition and you're finally starting to receive the abundance and blessings from it. But it's about remaining passionate with it. And I do see you doing that. What else? What other accomplishments? Yeah, so there could also be a new beginning. I was going to say that with this, but this really confirms it, that you may get like this renewed sense of creativity. Okay, so there may be like things that you've tried previously that haven't necessarily worked out, or things have just been moving really slow, but it's like you feel reinvigorated, you feel recharged, and you want to get back into it and you want to start trying something new. So this is about being creative and finding what you feel passionate about again, because there is a wonderful opportunity. We have opportunity here all over the place, and it is going to require your effort, your commitment, and your perseverance during the times of challenges. Okay, so this is a journey, and this is something also that you have been nurturing and you'll need to continue to nurture for it to be successful. Okay, so you're going to have challenges and obstacles, but again, calling in that loyalty to your work, your self-confidence, and using creativity to problem solve is what's going to allow you to be successful. And you absolutely will be successful, again, if we put in that effort that we talked about. Okay, so what other accomplishments do we have? What other accomplishments? Okay, thank you. All right, so let's see, what is this? Ooh, okay. So I feel like there's a lot of divine feminine inspiration and qualities that are being utilized to become successful. So I see you leading with your heart. So it's about like getting back to what feels good and what you feel like you came here to do, like your life purpose, and allowing your heart to guide you and allowing your passions to guide you as well. And again, I'm seeing that loyalty here that's calling out loud and clear, continuing to remain loyal to your cause, your ideas. Okay, your business effort. If this is your business or projects that you're working on, it's about like remaining loyal to them. Okay. So what other accomplishments? Anything else? Thank you. Ooh, okay, so you have King and Queen energy. So I would also say to balance the divine masculine and divine feminine qualities this time. Okay. So divine feminine ability to lead with your emotions, compassion, empathy, with the divine masculine of leadership, assertiveness. Yeah, being a strong motivator, a strong influencer, really grounding yourself with the material world and calling in and bringing those dreams down into reality. Yeah, it's about balancing those aspects, divine feminine with divine masculine, in a high vibrational way here, because we got kings and queens up here. Okay. So what else? What other accomplishments? All right. Okay, so you may be called to make some major transition and change to make this work. Okay, or it may itself be a major transformation and change, but that is what is going to be required for you to be successful. And I see that you are understanding that, and you're going full steam ahead with it, with that understanding. So in this card, in the Tower, it's like you can either approach change in one of two ways, right? You can go into it knowing what's going on, being aware of it, being strong and confident in your abilities and trusting that everything is happening for your highest good. Or you can go into it like completely confused and unsure with a lot of fear, anxiety, and doubt. Okay, so which one will you be? Because it's happening anyway. This is like, it's happening anyway. It's just a matter of the attitude that you're going to take on about it and how you're going to deal with it. Okay, so I would suggest for your highest good that you go into it with a positive attitude and with trust in yourself, and then also knowing that you are protected and you are also protected during risks that you're taking. So when I say that, I'm going to say that very loosely and carefully, because I'm not saying just do anything all wild and crazy. That's absolutely not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if you are looking at investing your money into a project or in someone or a business, like, you would want to do your homework and do your research and take a calculated risk, right? One that's well thought out, well planned. Not one that's just like, oh, hey, here's an idea, and then you just go and do it. Or somebody coming through and like, oh, I have this, business proposition, and you just saying like, okay, sure. No, that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about like well thought out business plans, business initiatives, and apply it however it seems that this is something in your family environment or whatever. Apply it however it fits, but we're talking about calculated risks. So if it's not business related, it's family related, it's really about you thinking through and reflecting and using your heart as well as your crown chakra and your connection with source and your intuition to guide you. So this isn't like hasty decision making. This is like well thought out decision making, and then taking risks that make the most sense and that you feel really good about. Okay? So, all right, so let's call on these astrological cards again and look at some things to avoid. Okay, so what is it about the self that we want to consider here? All right, so we have the Sun with a combination of tension and flow, with sextile aspect with Taurus. So the Sun is in a little bit of an opposition with Taurus, it looks like. So this may be you and your expression of yourself and your attitude, and just going up and down with that, having some ups and downs with expressing yourself, or just the perception that others may have of you. And it could also be you trusting yourself as well. Okay, and it could also be something related to relationships, and you maybe not feeling as sexual, or maybe having some doubts about your appearance and what you look like and your attraction. by your partner. So it could be calling in a little bit of that energy as well. But I do see this is sort of like going in webs, ebbs and flows. So it's not something that you'll experience the entire time. It's more like a ups and down type of situation. So there may be like periods of time where you do need a little bit more encouragement from your partner on, hey, you're looking really pretty today, or you looking, kind of sexy today. I like what you got on there, what you doing. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely about just recognizing that it's a mood, it's a feeling, and just allow the feelings that don't feel good and don't feel like your authentic self to pass through, and open yourself up to love and do your affirmations, whatever it is, to get yourself feeling self-confident and positive. And even if it's about like just not letting yourself feel negative and just being in like that neutral space where you're like, I could go either way, but at least it's not negative, and then slowly allowing yourself to feel better and better and better and better. Okay, so it's about trusting yourself. Okay, so let's see what else we have. So what other challenges might we encounter? What other challenges? Okay. All right. Okay, yeah, so definitely we talked about the example in the home environment, so we can definitely see that that's showing up here. So it may be specifically tied to that. And, these are loosely based because these are collective readings, but you do need to, just apply it to whatever makes sense to you. But we do have that indication here that it is family or an environment that feels like family. Okay, so yeah, we have our change and transformation there again. So I feel like this is a message to accept change and understand that it's happening regardless, as we said, and be open to it, because it is truly a blessing in disguise. What is happening to you, your evolution, your evolvement, is all blessings. Everything that's happening, that's pushing you to grow, that's pushing you to evolve, that's pushing you to raise your vibration and your frequency and your spirituality, it's all blessings happening. And this is happening for you, not to you. That's also something that you absolutely need to hear. So what other challenges do we have here? What other challenges? All right, I love it. So, and this is obviously two different decks. They're both Rider-Waite, of course, but they're two different decks. So I did that because I wanted to see what was going to come out twice. And we have sort of, again, that ebb and flow of like good times, tension, but it's both here. So focus on the good times. Really focus on the good times and recognize that everything is a flow. Everything is a flow. So, the good times, it's impossible for that to remain forever, because you've designed lessons for yourself, and you wouldn't be growing if everything was always perfect. You wouldn't be growing. So it's about recognizing that you're going to have those moments, but you can end here with the 10 of Cups, with fulfillment. And also during this process and during these challenging times, choosing the best attitude that you can will help you persevere. Okay? Staying positive. All right, so let's see. What do I want to do? I want to get you. Oh, you know what? Really quickly here. Let's see if there's any more challenges. Anything else? Okay. All right. Yeah. So you may have a little bit of dip as it relates to the financials. Okay. And again, you may want to just apply this how it fits, but I am seeing that this could be a little dip as it relates to financials. But it's going to be important to really not focus on what you lost, and not focus on, if it's, say, something that your investments or something, and you realize and recognize, like, oh, you know what, I should have sold that before, because I would have saved a lot of money if I sold that. But it's about not focusing on that, like recognizing and learning from it, and then just applying what you learned moving forward. So it's going to be really important not to focus on what you lost, but focus on the opportunity that comes out of loss. Okay. So let's see what else we have. So what else is going to help our Aries this month? All right, so we have purpose. Absolutely. Staying focused on your purpose. And also, since we talked about this new idea, and it doesn't have to be new, it could be something that you've been working on or something that you've been thinking about starting for a while. Whatever this is, it's like aligned to your life purpose, and you're being guided to pursue it because it is part of your life purpose. So we have lifestyle wellness, enjoy the process of learning. I love that, because that is what we're here to do, to evolve and to grow and to experience and to have fun and enjoy the time that we're here. We also have patience, so you are being guided to be patient with yourself. Okay? And remember, this is a journey, and it's about the journey. It's not about the destination. We have emotional work, conquer your karmic relationships. And with this, with karma, I do have a little bit of a different definition for that. I feel as though karma is really just a way for you to recognize what's going on and that you do want different. You do want better. You do want a different type of environment for yourself. So making those changes and recognizing things as it comes up. Again, here, recognizing, okay, that's not what I prefer. However, I'm not going to focus on it. I'm not going to make that the issue and make that the main character, I guess, if you want to say. Rather, I'm going to focus on what I can do to get myself out of this situation. And I know also with the fives, it's usually like something slight that does have a easier solution than something that's way more challenging. So this is just a minor setback, and it's about really, really focusing on your attitude and the changes that you learn from that you can make to be a better you, to be more fulfilled. And we have initiative. I love that as well, because that is what you will need to make this work. Okay? Initiative, drive, motivation. All right, so let's see, what do we have? Let's go here. All right, so we have abundance. I like that. We also have smoky Amazonite. So if you do have that, you may want to meditate with that. You may want to carry it around with you or wear it. And if you do not have it, you can always call in its energies and its properties through your prayer, your meditations, and other methods that you use to connect with Source. Okay, so let's see. Where do we want to put this? Maybe we'll put it right there. All right, and then we have Sphere of Light, healing hands, empathetic qualities, and animal wisdom. I love that. So we have horses, bears, eagles, deer, fox, buffalo. I'm just pointing out all of the animals that I see in this card. So if any of those resonate with you, you may want to look up the definition of those animals as spirit animals and spirit guides. There's going to be a lot of information for you there, because I've connected with these animals before. I know specifically the fox, the deer, the eagle, the bear, and the horse I've connected with. So there's a lot of beautiful messages in that if you look it up. All right, and then we also have momentum. Yeah, we talked about that, like getting started on your goals. If this is dreams that you do have, it's a time to make them start happening. And we also have pyrite. So pyrite and pyrite. Interesting. So again, if that is a stone that you do have, you may want to wear it or call it in if you do not have it available to you. All right, we have sacred space with positive outcome, clarity, lucky attraction, and removing obstacles. Yeah, so that is you. And we talked about maybe karma coming up and you having opportunities to work your way out of some minor issues and minor setbacks that you're going through or you may go through. So you have everything that you need to do that and to be successful. We have alignment as well and the Herkimer diamond. Okay, so again, carry that with you, wear it, or call it in your meditations and your prayers. But we have alignment, abundance, momentum here. So these are all qualities that are going to help you allow yourself to be aligned. Allow yourself to come into alignment. Allow yourself to make those changes that you know are necessary for your highest good so that you become more aligned with yourself and your source and your life purpose. Okay, so let's see which one we're going to do. Let's go here. All right, so we have don't run from the darkness, embrace your shadow side. And what aspect of yourself have you been afraid to look at or address? That is wonderful, because that is something that you could potentially meditate on. And again, I'm hearing this, have patience with yourself. This is a journey, and it's about the journey, not the destination. Because we're all going to get to the same place. We're all going to the same place, and we're going to get to the same place. So just enjoy the journey. We all have different journeys to get there, though. So make your journey what you want it to be. Okay, and then we have the color jade coming through with take action. I love that. I could have swore we had something. We had momentum. Yeah, this is about taking action. And also I'm seeing heart chakra very, very strongly here. So you may want to meditate on the heart chakra and opening that up. All right, and then we have your purpose is personal expansion. How can you be more intentional with your choices and live with more purpose? I thought we had a card. Yes, we have a card of purpose. So this is about really aligning to who you authentically are and how can you do that. It's time to start thinking about that and deploying more activities that lead toward your life purpose. Okay, so let's go here to end us off. All right, so we have the blue flame. Spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. Yeah, so we have this that aligns with this initiative card and the opportunity that we're seeing here for you to make progress on those dreams that you have. We also have Lemuria with creating heaven on earth. It's happening. I love that. And we also talked about getting yourself to that higher vibration. And even if it means just as some things, some challenges are happening, just feeling neutral about them, as opposed to feeling negative about them, as opposed to assigning them as negative. Go with that neutral space. And it takes some time to do that. But doing that is allowing you not to let yourself go down to that lower vibration. It's at least okay, just allowing you to be here neutral, good, great, bliss, happiness, all of that. So it at least keeps you on that level playing field, at a 0 as opposed to a negative. Okay, and we have you're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Yes, keep working towards your life purpose and pull those goals back out if you haven't worked on them for a while, because this is the prime time, the prime opportunity for you to do that and be successful. And then we also have the child within. Inner mother, innocence, gentleness, and tenderness. So there may be opportunities here for you to connect with family, connect with your mother, or connect with your children, and just have that compassion and understanding and heal that relationship. Okay? All right, Aries, so those are the messages I have for you. Please like and share this video and leave me a comment to let me know how it resonates. Thanks so much for watching. Take care and we'll talk soon.